My name is Eric Samuelson. I'm located Crookston, Minnesota. I represent District 7 Northarvest Bean Growers Association. I've been on the family farm now since I was a kid, so all my life really, but been farming solely by myself since 1989, so roughly 40 years or so. My dad, uncle, grandpa all farmed the same land I'm farming now, so I would call me a fourth generation farmer. It's been a good lifestyle. You know, we've raised our 3 daughters locally on the farm, so it's been a good quality lifestyle for us. Currently, the bean classes I primarily grow are navies. The navy production in my area seems to be the best fit for my land, have the best yield results with navies, so I think that's primarily where I spend my focus is on the navy bean production. Dry beans to my farm have grown over the years. I mean, we probably were kind of late to the game starting in dry edible bean production. We're just looking for another source of income, diversification, and over the years it's grown to be a bigger part of our revenue stream just because of increased agronomy tactics and just overall better production practices around dry edible beans. Growing dry beans maybe for the first time is, you know, it might be that new kid on the block, it's that new avenue you want to try, but it really is a good practice. So you shouldn't be scared of growing dry beans for the first time. Once you get into it, anybody around us, you know, the first time is, you know, they watch the neighbors and they see how it works for them and what it can do for their farms. And I think, you know, a lot of people are excited about growing beans the first time. My involvement with Northarvest Bean Growers Association started in my shop when a neighbor stopped by one day and said, you know what, I'm retiring off of this board and we need somebody to represent our area. And I said, well, what's it all about? And so we sat and had a beer for, you know, half hour, 45 minutes and kind of talked it over. And I said, well, I'll give it a whirl. And I just, you know, put my name in the running for that position. And here I am. Northarvest is funded through checkoff dollars, which are monies that are taken out of our check when we sell our beans at the elevator, are returned to us as an association where those dollars are used to promote our research, education, communications, all our legislative issues, all types of issues that Northarvest Bean Growers Association do to represent their growers. Hopefully those dollars return value back to the producer at a farmer level. Approximately there's 2,400 producers that we represent in Minnesota and North Dakota through Northarvest Bean Growers Association. So I think as dry bean production going forward, I see that plant-based protein becoming more important. So I think there will be a increased, you know, use of dry beans, more interest in growing dry beans. So I think it's got a good future. The group of growers that represent Northarvest Bean Growers Association, their role is research, promotion, communication, education, along with agronomy research and trying to find new and inventive ways to help drive the dry bean market or production of dry edible beans. Being a member of the Northarvest Bean Growers Association there's a fairly sizable time commitment, but we meet about 4 times a year regularly. You are on several different committees, so there's extra time involved, but I think the rewards outweigh the time commitment. So I think that for a board like this, it's something that people should be looking at being involved with. It's been a very fun group to get to know and a very good relationship. We're a very diverse group of board members here, so when you get involved with people out of your area, maybe out of your comfort zone, it really shows you what goes on with different farms, and it's been very educational and very rewarding to get to know all the different board members.